Good morning, dear students. So today we'll be learning about how to construct the angles using set squares, using protractors and using the compass. Okay, the first one you can see here we have the two different type of set squares are there, right? So one set square here you can see which has a longer end has different angles in it. Okay, here you can see the one which has the perpendicular, you can see the symbol is here. So this one has the 90 degree, another is the smaller angle, is the 30 degree angle, and the next angle is the 60 degree angle. So here we can call it is a right angled and a scalene triangle. So another set square we have is both ends have the similar type of structure, similar type of end. So in this context we can see that those set square which have similar type of end has the similar angle also. So that will be 45 degree and another will also be 45 degree, and the next angle which has the wider length is the 90 degree angle which has the perpendicular side in it, and it is also called right angled, but it is the isosceles because the angles are similar. Okay, so this is the difference between the set square, two different set squares here. So if we want to construct a 30 degree angle by using the set square, then which angle you use? Which set square will you use? Yes, this set square which has longer length, which has the longer edge. Okay, so that set square will be using, and now you can see the longer end is kept here, and those edge, those side which has the longer end has the 30 degree angle that we have already learned here, right? So those side which has a longer end that will be kept as it is, and now what you'll be doing, you'll be drawing a line here and you'll be drawing a line here, and this will be your 30 degree angle. Okay, so similarly if we talk about a 60 degree angle, then 60 degree angle can also be drawn from the set square which has the long edge. Since this side has the long edge, no, so this one is the 30 degree, as I have already said. This one is 30 degree, this one will be 60 degree, and here it is the perpendicular. Understand? Okay, up to now 30 degree, 60 degree we have understood. And okay, so after this also, after drawing the line from OA and OB, the angle between these two will be 60 degree angle. If we talk about 45 degree, now in this case can we make the 45 degree angle? In this set square, can we make the 45 degree angle? No, we cannot make. So we have to use the next type of set square which have both ends similar. If they have both ends similar, then this one will also be, angle will also be equal to another angle. That is, we have learned 45 degree. Here it will be also 45, here it will be also 45. So you can take any edge and you can just draw a line from here and draw a line from OY. Then the angle between these two lines will be 45 degree. Look how easily the lines have been constructed and how easily you can construct the 45 degree angle with the help of the set square. And another, now for the construction of 90 degree, we can take any sort of set square. As we have studied that these two set square have both have the 90 degree, no, you can see both have the 90 degree. So we can use any set square in this context for construction of 90 degree angle. So if we take any sort of angle can be taken, any sort of set square can be taken, and for that you have to keep in a perpendicular line. This corner side you have to keep it in a perpendicular line, and then after you have to draw from OA and O to B. Then after the angle between these two lines, that is OA and O to B, is the perpendicular, that is the 90 degree angle. Alright, and next, now construction of the 75 degree. How the construction of the 75 degree would be there? So let's talk about this. Since 75 means 45 degree plus 30 degree, And in set square, these two different set squares are there. You can see one is the bigger one, another is the smaller one, right? So in this context, what to do now? Now what we can do is that, first of all, we can take a set square having 45-degree angle, and then after we can use the set square having 30-degree angle. Look, you can see this was 45-degree angle and this was 30-degree angle. 45 plus 30 became 75. That's why now you have to draw a line from AO then OB, and the angle between AO and AB becomes 75-degree. Understood? I hope you understood this one. So this is how you have to construct 75-degree, 30-degree, 60-degree by the help of the set square. Now, what does the bisect means? Construction of the bisector angle. Now, how to construct the bisector angle? Suppose you have to construct the 60-degree by using a set square, and you know how to construct it, right? So after knowing that how you can construct it, then what you can do is, after you construct the 60-degree angle, then what you can do, from here to here in this section, you can draw with the help of compass. Okay, let me show you. Okay, suppose I am making here 60-degree angle. For that, I'll be drawing a first line, and immediately I'll be making a 60-degree angle. Suppose, this one is the 60-degree angle. So this one is 60-degree angle. We know that, right? We have supposed it. So for construction of the bisector angle, here we are constructing bisector angle. So what does the bisector angle means? First of all, we have to know that bisector means whatever the angle would be there, it will exactly cut into the two equal halves, two equal angle. Bisector line means, though that line, this is the line that will cut the angle into two equal angles. So here also, for 60-degree, for construction of the bisector angle, what we need to do is that, suppose I am marking here. You can mark at any time, at anywhere, but just try to mark it at the middle. Then after, from here to here, I will be marking here. Then after, from here to this upper part, I'll be marking it here. Then after, from the upper part, this upward part, now I'll be marking it here. Look. Now what happens? The intersection point you can see here, it is the, look, this one is the bisector angle. This one is the bisector line, and it will exactly divides the angles into the two equal parts, that is 60 divided by 2 becomes 30 and 30. Now I think you understand. That means bisector angle is 60 upon 2 equals to 30-degree. That's why here also it's 30-degree, another also 30-degree is there. So this is the line which is bisector line. Bisector, and it divides the angle into two equal angles. And we can also remark it like this can be said AO, this can be BO, this can be CO. So now what you can see, angle AOB equals to 30-degree, no? Angle AOB equals to 30-degree, right? Another angle BOC, right? Angle BOC equals to 30-degree. Understood? BOC and AOC. So AOB also 30-degree and BOC also 30-degree. Therefore, we can write, hence angle AOB equals to angle BOC equals to 30-degree. So this is the conclusion. Okay, now we will study the construction of different angles. Construction of 30-degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 75 degree and 90 degree, and also 120 degree with the help of compass. Okay, so how to do this? Let's see. Okay, for 30 degree, the one is 30 degree. So how the 30 degree will be there? Okay, so at first I'll be teaching you 30 degree. In 30 degree, we can study 60 degree also. We can study 120 degree also. So how it will be possible? Let's see. First of all, I'm drawing a straight line here from 0 to 6. Okay, from 0 to 6 I'm drawing it here, a straight line, and I'm naming here AB. This is the line AB. Then after, what we can do, we can just measure from the A point to the middle. To the middle point we can measure it with the help of compass, and after measuring, what we can do, we can now draw a arc. We call it as a arc. Look, like this we'll be drawing a arc. Okay, then after drawing a arc, from here, without changing any position, okay, you can see from the, alright, you can see the position was like this, right? And again from the same position, without changing the position of the compass, without changing the distance of the compass, now what you will be doing, you will be making another arc here. Okay, this one arc, now this one arc, from the intersection point of this to this much, let's draw a line, dotted line. From the intersection point, okay, exactly from the intersection point to this one, if we measure it, now if we measure by the help of protractor, then this one become 60 degree. Look how easy it was, right? Again, now from the same point, without changing the distance of the compass, okay, now from the same point you can see the distance is still similar, it's not changed. Okay, so with the from the same point of 60 degree, now draw in another arc like this. Look, now this one from here to this point, again let's draw a line, straight line. Again let's draw a straight line. Okay, you can see here. Now if we talk about this line, then this one whole becomes 120 degree. This is whole, okay, this is the whole angle. This much only was 60 degree, and this is the whole angle, which is known as 120 degree. Now you got the very easy part, that is we got 120 degree also, 60 degree also, we got it. Okay, from here, from the same point we can do 30 degree also, but you might get confused, so I'm drawing right here. Okay, how to do it, the 30 degree. Okay, so from here 0 to 6 I made a line and I named it AB here. This one is different figures. Okay, I will just drawing a line here. Okay, from here now AB is drawn, and again from here, from A point to the middle point, what I'll be doing, look, I'll be just making a arc now. Okay, look, I'm just making an arc and the distance is same. Okay, now from the same point I'll be drawing an arc. This arc is known as 60 degree. Yes, this arc is now, this first arc is known as 60 degree. Now from the same point, if I draw on the blank space like this, if I draw on the blank space, and from the same intersection point, you can see here the same intersection point, if I draw it in a blank space like this, then you'll get a intersection point. You'll get an intersection point here in the blank space, and from this intersection point to this A, from the intersection point to this A, now you will be drawing a line that will not be a dotted line. Look, this is the 30 degree angle. Now you got my point. This is the 30 degree angle. This was 60 degree, this is the 30 degree. And if we talk about the bisector also, then this line is the bisector of 60 degree. Because it will exactly bisect this OA will exactly bisect the 60 degree into two equal halves, that is 30 and 30. So this is 30 degree angle. I think you are now you know about this, how to construct 30 degree. Now construction of 90 degree. Okay, how can we construct 90 degree? First of all, we did 60 degree, then after 120 degree, then 30 degree, and now we are doing 90 degree. Okay, understand? Okay, now 90 degree. For constructing 90 degree, again we'll be drawing a straight line. We'll draw a straight line here from 0 to 6. Okay, you can measure any. Okay, 0 to 5 also you can measure any, but I'm just drawing here from 0 to 6 and a little bit longer till to the middle. Then after, from here again we are drawing the arc. The first one step always refers to drawing a arc. Look, like this, drawing a arc. Then after you draw a arc here with the same measurement without changing any sort of thing, you will be drawing a 60 degree. Look, 60 degree. And from here 60 degree, from this 60 degree position you will be drawing 120 degree. Okay, this is 120 degree. Now if you draw a arc in the middle portion, in the blank space, you will be drawing here. And from 120 degree also, from this 120 degree also, you will be drawing a arc in the middle. Now you can see the magical part is that you get a intersection point here. Now from here, this intersection point to this point, you'll be drawing a straight line, and this is your perpendicular, that is 90 degree. Look, very easy. Very easy construction of 90 degree. From 60 degree and above, from 120 degree and above, then you'll be getting a 90 degree angle. Very easy, right? So this one is 90 degree. Here you can write down AB. Okay, now let's do of 45 degree then. Okay, so I may teach you here only after drawing the 90 degree. Yeah, right? After drawing the 90 degree, what it can be? Let's do it in a 45 degree. Okay, 45 degree now. So for the construction of 45 degree, again I'll be drawing here from 0 to 6. Okay, then after the same thing. Okay, every time we'll repeat the same thing. The arc will be drawing. Look, our arc is drawn, and from here to 60 degree, from here to 120 degree. Okay, and from again 60 degree and above, and 120 degree and above. Now you got the intersection point here. Okay, you got the intersection point there, and from here, since you are making the 45 degree, so I am using here dotted line. Okay, first of all we will construct a 90 degree. Why we are constructing 90 degree? I want to show you that 90 divided by 2 becomes 45, no? So from 90 we can divide by 2, that is we can make the bisector angle. Then we can find out we can construct the 45 degree. That's why we are making 90 degree at first. Then we will divide this angle by 2. How to divide? How to divide it? Let's say, okay, now from here, the same position. Okay, little bit was changed. Okay, now from here to here the distance is similar. Always remember that the distance should be always similar. You should not make any differences with the distance of the this compass. And from here to this line, now again from here to the blank space again, look, now again another magical point came here. You get the intersection, right? So after you get the intersection, now this one becomes your 45 degree. This one is your 45 degree, and this is also the 45 degree because you have bisected 90 degree by 2. 90 degree by 2, and this is exactly your 45 degree angle. So we can write here AB, and this can be written as O. So angle OAB, OAB equals to 45 degree. This is how you can bisect 90 degree. Okay, for bisecting 90 degree you have to construct in a such a way. First of all, constructing 90 degree, then bisector line you can construct it in such a way. Now let's draw 75 degree. How to draw 75 degree? For 75 degree also, first of all we will construct the 90 degree. Let's draw a straight line here. A straight line can be drawn from 0 to 6. Okay. Then after, what you can do now, with the help of this compass, I am just making a arc like this. Okay, you can see. Now from this point 60 degree, from this point 120 degree, and from above it will be 90 degree. From 120 also, wait, okay, a little bit it was changed. Okay, from here also 90 degree. Look, from here also if we bisect, then it becomes, here it becomes 90 degree. So let's draw a perpendicular line here. With the help of dotted line I am drawing here. Now for making the 75 degree, what you need to know is that from here you'll be making a, just measure the similar pattern. Okay, sometimes okay, similar distance should be there. So from here, from 60 degree and above, and you can see the intersection point here, no? From this point again, okay, okay, from this point and again above. Okay, from this point and again above, look, like this. Now you got another intersection point, and this one is called your 75 degree angle. This is your 75 degree angle. Okay, this is your 60 degree angle, this is your 75 degree, this is your 90 degree, and this is your 120. So it's so easy for the bisecting of 60, for constructing 60 degree angle, and for bisecting you will be getting 30 degree. If there is 90 degree, if you bisect it, if you will be getting 45 degree. Look how easy it is, right? So you can do like this for the construction of any sort of angles with the help of the compass.